Released in 2025, Ballerina danced its way into theaters. Following the hype of John Wick 4, it looked to provide an over-the-top, gruesomely awesome time. It's loud, it's bright, and it's the type of movie that should be perfect in 4K. But is that the case? And more importantly, is it worth the purchase? Today, we'll be finding out. As usual, the equipment I use will be in the description. Always remember, different equipment will produce different results. The film itself was watched straight off the 4K disc with my UB820 player. The 4K disc itself is region-free, but keep in mind the Blu-ray included will be locked to Region A, which includes the countries listed on screen. If you have any questions on this release, be sure to leave a comment, and be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the review. Starting with video, I had some fairly high hopes for this release. This release supports HDR10 and Dolby Vision, which if you know the John Wick series, could mean some very positive things about the image. I found for the most part here, I was very content. Colors truly pop with the various locations we visit, with vibrant and flashy blues and purples as we explore lively night bars, to the rustic and elegant browns and greens of the various continentals. It all just looks gorgeous. Blacks are inky, and while at times I found detail to be lost in things, such as Eve's hair, for the majority of the film, the blacks elevate the image. Something I adore here is the texture of the film. The John Wick series is known for going to various foreign and exotic areas, and the textures that come along with that truly make for some eye-catching moments. From the various buildings, to the weapons, to the pores on the actors' faces, hell, the burst of flames, it's just gorgeous. Speaking of flames, the movie provides brightness as needed, and never to a point of overdoing it. You see it through the film with gun flashes, but the flamethrower fight scene will light up the room as it goes down. It's sick. A flaw I found in specific through the film is that this 4K quality shows the weakness of the CGI, with some effects coming off fairly artificial, especially the blood. It does get a bit distracting, I won't lie, but the overall choreography will keep your mind off the fake goop. Overall, I really liked what we got here. Getting to audio, we get a Dolby Atmos track that scales down to a Dolby True HD 7.1 English track. Also included is a Spanish and French Dolby Digital 5.1 track and an audio description track. I'm very happy with the audio, though I will say there are a few things that left more to be desired. For the most part, gunshots sound fantastic, with shots coming in front and behind you as the movie plays out. The same goes for basic set dressings and props, such as cars and trains, which can be heard whizzing behind you as we follow Eve's journey. Dialogue was essentially perfect. With certain scenes taking place in nightclubs, it's hard for me to totally complain about the dialogue being drained out. My big issue here is the lack of bass. Gunshots and such sound great. The bigger their weapons, the stronger the oomph, with the flamethrower allowing for some awesome use of the subwoofer. But something missing was the weight of punches and kicks. I love when a track gets some bass mixed into the sound to give you some real impact during the fight scenes. And while at times you get that here, it's not as much as I'd like. Still, with this issue aside, I was happy with the results here. When it comes to special features, you'll be getting the making of Ballerina featurette, building a frozen underworld featurette, the art of action featurette, deleted and extended scenes, in the theatrical trailer. Nothing crazy here, and the lack of a commentary track is insane nowadays. But these should be more than enough to satiate the interest of fellow John Wick fans. The extended scenes as well as the Art of Action featurette made for some neat watches. For packaging, due to a mix-up with shipping, I ended up with both the Walmart and Amazon steelbooks. Since I'll be keeping the Walmart steelbook, we'll start with that. I love the vibe of the cover, with Eve being surrounded by ballerinas as flames and smoke emerge. I'm not normally a big fan of steelbook slipcovers, but the way it frames the image here really works. The disc art is also sick. Really like the Blu-ray art especially. Overall, I really like this one. Since I'll be returning the Amazon release, I'll show you the cover and leave it at that. I like the idea and concept, with the lenticular cover portraying strobing lights, but in execution, it just doesn't look that good. I do really like the color palette on this one though. Much more vibrant and eye-catching. The disc art is also different, and I'll throw up an image here. This one isn't to my taste as much, but I can see people really liking it. So, is it worth the purchase? I really like this release. I think the quality of the image and audio is very solid, and the special features, while basic, give you your basic fill of behind-the-scenes goodness. I also think the presentation of the Walmart Steelbook is awesome, and fits very well with the other titles in the series. Overall, a very solid release. 2 thumbs up. Thanks for making it to the end of the review. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If you have any questions on this release, or want to share your own personal thoughts, be sure to leave a comment. And if you really enjoyed, be sure to subscribe. More physical media content is on the way. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Tobisatsu, and I hope that you have a great day.